Panaderia has 2 locations in San Antonio. I'm at the one on Houston Street, which is the downtown location. There's always a line. Sometimes it starts outside the door. So in order to see the full display, you need to show up early. It's around 9 a.m. If you come later, this could be half empty. I'm gonna try one Mexican thing that you would definitely find in Mexico City, which is where I believe the story of La Panaderia got started. Then I'm gonna try one extremely Americanized thing. So this is a Nutella cruffin, basically Nutella with the dough that you would use, or the result you would get from a croissant. The concha, it looks huge, and it is, but once you kind of cut into it, the dough on the inside is very airy. And then of course the top part is sweet. Okay, so the cruffin is very rich. There's Nutella, it kind of permeates the whole thing. It's not just on top, which sometimes that happens. They just put a little bit on top to make it look good in the display, but not this one. This is definitely my dessert for the day. I'm probably gonna skip dessert at dinner later on tonight. I enjoyed both the cruffin and the concha. I'm gonna say if you're coming here for the first time and you're only gonna try one thing, I would definitely try the concha first. I tried the vanilla, but they also have a chocolate one. And from Navarro Street, if you look through the window, you could see the team preparing different things for the next day. The Collection Center is the only paid attraction within the Alamo complex. So here you'll find more than 500 artifacts, and the man behind me, Mr. Phil Collins, is a huge collector of Texas memorabilia. So in 2014, he donated the majority of his collection to this museum, so now you can see a lot of it on display here. Upstairs, there's an In Their Own Words exhibit where you can see handwritten letters encased in glass that date back as far as 1700, and they continue into the 19th century.
The first room to the right of the main gate within the low barracks was the small room used by Colonel James Murray after he became ill during the siege. His cot inside this darkened room could be brought outside to gain fresh air. The northern extension on the east end of the low barracks served as the kitchen for the garrison. On the reinforced ramp and platform in the southwestern corner of the Alamo Plaza was the largest cannon in the fort's inventory.
The Alamo is not the only mission in San Antonio. So there are a total of 5 in the city, and I'm standing outside Mission San Jose. So they run tours here on the hour in the morning. They're free to anybody who shows up, and there's ample parking and even a bike dock here. This honey mesquite tree is located right outside the visitor center. Now, nobody's quite sure the age of this, but I was told that the native tribes use this as a source for food.
You know, they're starving just like the indigenous people. They're getting killed just like the indigenous people. So they follow a command from the King of Spain.
The churches on all 5 of the missions are still active. So at this one here, you can still attend weekend masses on Saturday and Sunday. And if you enter through the back, you can see this painting of Jesus in the temple. And here is St. Francis of Assisi. And you can see the wounds in his hands and on his stomach. Dough is a pizzeria, a Neapolitan pizzeria in San Antonio, Texas. So when you hear the name Dough and know that it's a pizza place, you might think that Dough is a reference to that, but it's actually Doug Horn. So I tried the other location when I was here back in May 2022, and now I'm at the Hemisphere location, and I got the Dough Margarita Pizza. So you can see it's just out of the oven. It takes 90 seconds to make one of these, and everything is made here as far as the made ingredients. The dough, the mozzarella is made in a station, which is right behind the gentleman you see right there. And then the Neapolitan pizza oven is right behind us. So I eat pizza with a fork and a knife. The fact that the pizza's not drowned in sauce, that's usually a good sign. It's San Marzano tomato sauce, and you can definitely taste it, but I think it really gives the house-made mozzarella a chance to shine through here.
This is the one that oozes.
So the gentleman right to the right side of the bar is stretching the mozzarella here. I'm trying the signature burrata al tartufo. This was featured on the Food Network along with several other items on the menu. So this is what it looks like. So there's the burrata, then there's balsamic vinegar, tomatoes, and then there's fleur de sel, sea salt on there. And it comes with this dough, which also comes out of the Neapolitan pizza oven. You can tell, like, it kind of looks just like the pizza dough here. So the outer layer is really thin. If you take a look inside, it almost looks like mashed potato or something like that, but it actually tastes good. So there's truffle essence inside of here. I'm gonna try a bite without any tomato or bread. So the inside, it's definitely very rich, very decadent. And then you could also, I taste the sea salt mixing with the truffle essence. Hi. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this. This was one of the things that Doug recommended. The other was the margarita pizza. This wall map shows where all the different dough customers have come from. So you can see the United States, South America. We need to get somebody here from Paraguay. We also need to get somebody from Sudan, the Congo as well. We got some representation from the stands. But what really surprises me is it looks like there have been quite a few customers from North Korea. I know this is a pizza place, but I will say, as much as I enjoyed the margarita, the burrata al tartufo, that really stood out the most, to the point where I enjoyed both, but if I came back here and I can only order one thing off the menu, that would be it. I mean, the richness, I've been eating all day, but I mean, when I was eating that, I kind of forgot that I was full. I enjoyed it that much. It went down that easy. So this wild berry sorbet is about all I can handle right now. I'm gonna enjoy this. Historic Market Square dates back to the early 1820s, and locally it's said to be the largest Mexican market outside of Mexico. So you'll find indoor vendors on each side, and then also the other vendors are in the middle, like roasted corn in a cup. You could get jewelry, tattoos, and other things here. So the michelada is made with beer instead of vodka.
A little bit of spicy, that's what makes the michelada right there.
So they're adding a little spice, and then
A little bit of tomato, just tomato juice cocktail. That's a little fresh juice right there. Blends up perfectly, get everything together. Just like that.
the indoor part is air conditioned, and you'll find several stores, even dozens, of local artisans. So here you could find a Houston Astros poncho. You'll also find a straw hat, and then you can find cute little shirts like Juan's Deer. And if you're into cooking like I am, I would buy a Mets one, but here is a Houston Astros cooking apron. Now I'm taking a break from exploring San Antonio, and I'm at the Mokara Hotel and Spa, and I'm about to get myself a 50-minute massage. I'm done with the massage. I'm feeling nice and rejuvenated. And one thing I love about this place is once you book a treatment, you have full use of the facilities until 7 o'clock in the evening. So I'm gonna enjoy the hot tub. This is a perfect way to unwind after a massage and before a nice evening out in San Antonio. I'm at Cherokee, which is named after a green jay, and the focus here is on South Texas food. So check this out. On the inside of the menu, they have like a little thing here basically about the migration pattern of the Cherokee. Ingredients from South Texas. This is San Antonio. This building, if you take a look around, it is, I believe, around 130 years old. I feel like I'm kind of dining upstairs in someone's house. It happens to be a restaurant. I'm told the building was moved a couple times. So I'm trying the namesake karaoke salad, and although the ingredients look good, what I'm really doing is I'm trying it so I added some brisket to it. So this is like known as a smokehouse. So I'm trying the brisket. I'm gonna be trying the goat, which I believe is gonna come wrapped in a banana leaf. All right, I enjoyed the salad, but the main thing I wanted to try when I looked at the menu was the barbecue goat. So I asked for the mole sauce on the side, which they gave to me, and then I got a couple sides. I got refried beans, and I also got the rice. So I'm gonna try the goat right now. Okay, so the goat, I just tried it. The mole sauce here is not made with chocolate like I believe it is in Mexico. Instead, it's made with Texas pecans and peppers. Has a little bit of kick to it, not too much, but the goat is great. It's very tender, and I can definitely see why this place has a reputation for its barbecue. For dessert, I got a little bit of a sampler plate here. So we got tres leches cake, hibiscus sorbet, churros with Mexican chocolate. There's another cake on there, and I'm just not really sure where to start. I'm really surprised that I was able to try everything on the dessert menu, and I'm gonna have to go with the churros. The, crunchy, crispy cinnamon churros in the Oaxaca chocolate was delicious, but I'm gonna say they gave me a little scoop of vanilla ice cream, and the churros and the vanilla ice cream, I would say that was my favorite combination out of everything. The hibiscus sorbet was a cool idea, but I'm definitely going with the churros as my favorite dessert here. Behind me is the San Fernando Cathedral. It's one of the oldest in the country, and 6 nights a week they have this show here. It's basically the history of Texas on the side of this historic building.
Over the line was for glory, and he that was left better fly. And over the line crossed 179.
I'm doing the Go Rio River Cruise. So last time I did it during the day, this time I'm doing it in the evening.
Hello, how's everybody doing tonight? My name is Gail. I will be your boat captain for the next 35 minutes or so. Everybody say hi, Gail. Hi, Gail. Bye, guys. Y'all have a good time. He'll be right with you.
Thank you very much for watching. I hope you get to visit San Antonio soon. If you've already visited, I hope you get to revisit soon. So from me, from Alice Cooper, from Dave Mustaine, from Joe Perry, thank you very much for watching.